My name is Jamil Hasan. People ask me all the time, what is cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is mostly a token and a digital asset combined with money. Pretty much, Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency. Its value today is around 11,000 US dollars. It is, why is it that high? A lot of people ask what drives the value of Bitcoin? Bitcoin is driven by really two things. One is the commodity of data. Data is a huge commodity, and capturing it and storing it in a way that is accessible to the public is a tremendous invention, one of the most tremendous inventions of the last 500 years, I believe, to go up there with the printing press, if you will. The other is the commodity of cryptography. What cryptography allows is data security. If I have a code for a wallet, and I'll get into wallets, and someone gonna find a hard time to hack it if I'm the only person who has my cryptographic code. And what is cryptography? Remember the old days when I was growing up of the mini pages on a Saturday morning where you had the word sleuth or the common decoder. So the letter A would end up having, not being letter A, it would be letter Z instead. For some of the harder puzzles, letter A might be 00111 as a code, and the letter B might be 00011 as a code. Cryptography is replacement of the actual letter or number with a code or a different letter or number to replace it so that someone really can't make heads or tails out of what the word or the number is to begin with. That cryptography, along with the great software technologies put out today, are the basis for cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin has another basis as well, and that is really hard, difficult statistics and math based on Poisson distribution. Basically, the solving of very difficult equations, and those three things: the cryptography, the solving the equations, otherwise known as solving the Byzantine generals problem, which you feel free to look up. Um, Basically, solving equations through a process called mining, which is the solving of equations uh, through. And now, because all the equations have been very difficult over the past few years, keep getting difficult, take up a lot of computing power and a lot of energy to solve, and they're done by massive mining rigs in Mongolia and Iceland. Uh, they take up a lot of energy. Um, but back to the cryptocurrency is using that digital asset, one you can't see, the one that has value and deriving value. And that value is derived really by a couple things. One is, like I said, the data, and the second is the community. Uh, the United States dollar has value because it is backed by the full faith in the U.S. government. Cryptocurrency is backed by full faith in the project or the project team or the purpose behind a project. One example is Monero. Monero's a cryptocurrency that is completely fungible. It's kind of like the old movies with the unmarked dollar bills, where you could just easily trade that currency back and forth. No one could trace it, no one could track it. Now, it might not be considered mainstream, and it might not be the best moral case of a cryptocurrency, but it works for their community. Many companies have tokenized, have created digital assets, have created digital tokens. Some become cryptocurrencies, usually the ones with the backing of the largest community become valuable cryptocurrencies. Obviously, Bitcoin is backed by a valuable uh, community, sees its uses in cases as valuable and use it as money. Another cryptocurrency is Ethereum, which has a ton of intellectual capital in that network. And most of your token sales and most of your cryptocurrencies that you see based on projects and ICOs, initial coin offerings or initial token offerings, use Ethereum as a platform uh, because you need to use a token on the Ethereum network. Um, one practical use case of a project that I'm on based on the Ethereum network is Asset Token. Now, Asset Token is a great concept created by inventor Dennis Lyon. What it does is it takes unused liabilities created by unused credit card reward points from banks, and it takes it off their balance sheet, adds it to our API. We trade the cryptocurrencies for their unused reward liability points, and we offer them an asset. Now, on the bank side, that's a very good idea, and it helps banks, become more profitable in the long run. But the real impact there is that if I trade a cryptocurrency for your unused reward point, you now have a cryptocurrency. As that cryptocurrency improves in value because of the build of the company, because of the increased use, because of the use of community, that value over time increases. As it increases, then the debt that you have versus the asset you have behind the credit card, that gap changes, that gap becomes smaller, and eventually you're able to pay off your credit cards much sooner than being really the hamster caught in the hamster wheel, paying your credit cards and not seeing a dent. Having a cryptocurrency asset token reward point enables you to be able to pay off your credit card sooner. That has a massive social impact. Social impact is the purpose why I'm in blockchain, to make a difference for humanity. Thank you.